Hey, Blue.
On second and a yard. Allen looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. He's going to air one out. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
In Londale.
It'll go as an impressive
Somebody right up here. Hattie's. Promise it. Who?
And to give this time to the tailback.
All you got to do is just cut the play and go into free agent.
That's over 40 yards of movement with those last two plays.
2021.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And now they're inside the 10.
Yeah, he's telling everything. He's telling everything. In prison, tell him.
That sets up first and goal.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the
police everything.
guy, let him pick up the first down.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking
Chevy on the map.
First and goal.
Woo, Mark Gary finna be a mud. I did Paul Rose. He got one acceleration.
Camera, TVs and everything.
A great play there. His fifth touchdown now on the year. And the Bills take it.
All right, you ready?
On the opening drive.
LeRoy, you doing the thing.
Point after try.
Okay.
Coming. And it's 7-0 Buffalo.
Makes the score Bills 7, Steelers nothing.
Right now. You should. Right now, over there.
Team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Ain't nobody live on. I know somebody live on Facebook about it.
It's the legal team first.
And he's
Yeah, I'm gonna let y'all know. And then I'm gonna have
Conventional football.
25 years.
oh, well, you don't have no kickoff father?
And I done lived over there.
Oh, yeah.
Authority to go ahead and bring it out,
Didn't
try to
know.
be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line.
DNA.
LeRoy, if you're giving your best player, you get what you want from somebody. You don't let somebody give you.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up.
And you better look, not better, but you need to look who's in your division. And they all throw the ball.
Goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
So after the INT, it's Allen. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
What's going on, son?
Defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and trying
Yeah,
to show the
Merrick.
offense that you're looking
Yeah,
at the
Merrick
team.
to you, son.
After the turnover. Now
Oh, for real? I didn't even know that.
and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. To throw again. Ziegler. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Give them 14 on that one and a first down.
23-yard line.
Devin Singletary with his first carry of the game. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get.
Wait a minute, let me upgrade my players some more. Yeah, no, okay, look, let me hear that trade, son. But you know hey, Project, before you go make that trade, go to that $320 chat, scroll up and look at what the franchise is paying gift cards on.
Avery Williamson. It's a loss of a yard.
Okay, you ready to run?
At the 23-yard line.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3.
On 2nd and 11 now.
I used to work with it, people.
But it's incomplete. It was Minka Fitzpatrick that time to break that one up.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that
whatever y'all trading, y'all going to have to replace that player. Because nobody's going away from that free agent.
Throwing his Allen on 3rd.
Okay, I'm telling you, if your player get hurt, and you can't play that game, you get the loss.
This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
I said, okay. You heard what I said. Matter of fact, you know what? You ain't doing any trade. Now, how about that?
They had the interception last time.
Okay,
the opening touchdown.
Now I'm going to shut up and play my game.
1st and 10.
I'm going to start calling you my son and sister, because like I said, you remind me of her so much.
An incomplete and excellent play down.
And I'm going to tell you what I used to tell my mama. That's your child. We're siblings. We don't have to deal with each other.
Big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable.
Yeah.
So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time.
Good luck.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. Oh, the big play's going to get even bigger as penalty flags are down, and I believe they're going to get a face mask penalty tacked on. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line.
Officially,
it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 13-yard line.
I have 2. Thank you. I have 2. Okay.
2nd and 11. This will be caught just inside the 10. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Don't worry about it.
Throw here out of the gun. And he hits his tight end, Ebron. Touchdown. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Eric Ebron, his first touchdown on the year.
Yeah.
And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Chris Boswell now for the extra point.
I don't give a fuck.
So these teams
That's why I said that you were going to do that. When some don't go your way, that's what you do. I don't give a fuck. Now, like somebody needs your, man, nobody don't need your shit.
Leaving at 7 now as they kick it away.
Now.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
Only thing you can do is release.
They just got somebody that actually knew the truth.
A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer.
He was eating that little boy conscience up. He done got older. 25. But he done got older and has been eating his conscience up. She been eating his conscience up. Yep, and he told it.
You know what?
Give him 8 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and 12.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And since you're doing that, you might as well leave because I'm gonna get somebody for the Redskins. I don't like that bitch shit. Like you holding something over somebody's head. So you might as well play in the first. You know what? I'd rather. It's just like I said. I'd rather deal with skin dog. Oh, let me before I mess up. I'd rather deal with skin dog, Noel, the Raw.
I hear this
than to pull up with somebody like your way. So we cool now. So now you can either leave because I'm gonna boot you when I get out of this game. Okay, well then why we talking? So we don't need to talk anymore. Let me put you on mute. Let me put you on mute.
First carry for the 2018 Pro Bowler, James Conner. And he's going to be met at about the 43. 2 yards on the pickup.
And I can tell you, I don't do me.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
And that will be incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. Just a 25-yard punt. Not what he was hoping for by any stretch. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about what, the 2nd sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So the contact.
Yeah, you put it in 25. I hate people like that. When shit don't go the way you want. You know, you have to, if you're doing something from your heart, you're doing it from your heart.
In this case,
if you do want it to get praise and everything, that's it.
Had to come out.
A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. He's going to float this one deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. And he takes it down deep into Pittsburgh territory. A big play here for Buffalo. 56 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Now a handoff looking right. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Now a handoff here to his running back. He gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win.
I missed the rip. Damn, I missed the rip.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one.
Oh, yeah, you do got it. Yeah. Well, go look at my team.
Tyler Bass out for the Bills field goal. From the right hash here, should be an easy one.
Yard attempt.
The kick by Bass is good. And the Bills will take a 3-0 lead. A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit and try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Second and 6. The left side completion to Jones. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Clock runs, less than a minute to go, and an entertaining first quarter of play. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off at the 11. And it's a good return here as he'll get all the way up close to the 35. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates are going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Allen. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Avery Williamson. What's up? And he brings this one back. It's a pick six for a Steeler touchdown.
On for the point after.
Charles, I'm looking at you, and understandably, your mouth is wide open in disbelief. What were they thinking?
That's going to be one of the great mysteries, but I do know this. When they went out on offense, I will guarantee they told them, don't just make anticipatory throws. Make sure you see it before you throw it. Didn't happen here.
Trying to protect that lead, and now they gave it up. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Isaiah McKenzie now on the return.
You breaking up. Something wrong with your mic.
Will come to an end. Second quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
Yeah, I can hear you when you're breaking up.
Throwing after the interception. Ziegler. He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy.
And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. He's picked off near his own 48.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
No gain on the play there, 2nd down. Out on the edge, you love to have cornerbacks like that that can bring him down in the run game.
And you're also exposed to everyone. It really becomes a one-on-one play, doesn't it? You're out there by yourself on the edge. The best ones know how to make the play, and we just saw an example of it right there.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts.
Cupcakes.
They'll have 2
Who made
remaining as we step aside here in this
Brandon.
2nd quarter. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though.
That's that cream cheese icing.
They'll try and run for him.
Oh, yeah, face mask,
They had it
motherfucker.
stopped short of the first, but a penalty marker down. And that looked like a clear face mask to me.
God damn.
So a big penalty there on the face mask leads to 1st and 10.
Don't hit it then. Get here. Calm you down.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
He's brought down.
They'll call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
And a give this time to the tailback. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
The Steelers on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
You say what?
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. That pick hurts a little extra because it was third down. You were already in field goal range.
You know what he's going to hear all night?
Jones is a monster.
Understand what's going on, because you expressed it perfectly. 3 points were in their hip pocket. They had those. Now, those went by the wayside. You cannot make those kind of mistakes.
That's what you call a rookie mistake. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. And they'll bring him down right around the 13. 8 yards on the completion. Face third down.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
Those faster passes, and they're going that fast. Any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect.
Yeah.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
God damn. Good play. I should be down.
And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line.
Good play.
Number 542 in his NFL career. That draws him level with Lance Allworth, who was a Hall of Famer with the Chargers back in the 60s and 70s.
Yeah, the man they call Bambi. So if you're in that type of territory, catch the same number of passes he caught, you know you're on your way to a big-time career. But just think, he's not through yet.
Yeah, I know that was going to land. Shit.
Touchdown. Devin Singletary. His 6th touchdown of the season, and the Bills have retaken the lead. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Oh, look at the juke. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come over with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? Now they'll run it on the toss. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
And it's 3rd down.
And the Steelers on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. It's Jones. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield.
Because you stopped me.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now, defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
Oh my!
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown.
I got time.
I think if you polled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field. And that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then it's the wide receiver. Great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control, and how about the end result? A touchdown.
Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
10 at their own 29-yard line.
Damn, I hear it too long. Fuck.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They're down now 24-14. Work to do as they come up on a 1st and 10. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Now this time he'll look to throw. Man open, here is Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 1st and 10 is counter. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 11 more on that one and another 1st down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Steeler 1st down.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in order to have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
You declined.
The coach.
They go play action here on 1st down. That his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Michael Hyde. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if you're starting through 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
On the pickup brings up 2nd and 2 at the 32-yard line.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. They'll run here with Conner. They'll get the first down and more inside the 20.
Damn,
He'll finally be taken down at the 18.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Yeah.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now a handoff here to his running back. And they'll get him down right around the 16. Tremaine Edmonds there to bring him down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out.
I don't know why all y'all static down.
Blast out there playing against him today.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. They'll look to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
So on 4th down, the Steelers call on the number of Chris Boswell for the field goal try. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. So on 4th down, the Steelers call on the number of Chris Boswell for the field goal try. A 33-yarder from the left hash. And that is no good. He pulled it just a wee bit wide left. And this score will stay right where it is.
Well, this winds up in empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead. But a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Allen off the play fake. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. Now they work this well upfield across the 45.
Yeah,
and this offense going to elect to bring a timeout.
Two wrongs don't make it right.
In quarter number 2.
When
and you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the 2nd quarter.
You know, it's so you go ahead and trade.
A final shot before half for Allen. He's going to look deep down the field. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports.
Even if you get upset, yeah, even if you just like we'll get just like Gang say, we don't go and do we all disagree with each other? Yeah, we're gonna disagree, but that disagreeing shouldn't turn into it is. Well, I'm finna try to hurt this person, this and that. I mean, I just wasn't brought up that way. just don't understand that shit.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And it hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they?
Yeah.
Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy.
No, you know, I was typing the messages. That's why he was getting that shit. You try to do it now. Yeah, you got
stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go.
Oh, come on. I got to learn how to fall down.
Spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Okay, let's see it now.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And yes, complete to the tight end, McDonald. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Looking downfield for Jones. And they almost had another one. They are all over the football in this game. Nearly another pick. Now 4th down.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
Barry on to punt as he gets this one away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Bills will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it 1st and 10. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game. But this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term, complementary football.
Now, loose football. The ball comes out, and it's picked up by the Steelers. And fantastic field position has them just outside the 10 at the 11-yard line in the red zone.
Dang.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. This is Connor. And he'll fight his way down.
I see I can run this defense on. I don't have the
2
right
yards
guy.
on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
If they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on 1st down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. Well,
I mean, number 37 ain't doing shit.
They stay on the ground. Here's Connor again. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Just a couple on the ground there. That's going to bring up 3rd and about 6.
And it's 3rd down.
Yeah. You win the game.
To throw. Got his man. It's caught.
Big ass, you win.
Touchdown. Eric Ebron with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Steelers capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6.
Oh.
Huh? Yeah. I need to go get my beer.
It's up and good, and this now becomes a 24-21 ball game.
Bills 24, Steelers 21.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fielded near the back of the end zone.
Roughing the pass. Roughing the
The
pass.
decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
But now
That's a problem, Blue.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions. But some are worse.
Well, you got to remember, he might be playing against the second string.
Get yourself set to play defense. But when you it changes momentum, and when they take it down,
I got my second string in.
That's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
Allen will try again on second down. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
Somebody always like it.
Go 3 and out here and get the football right back, because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
Oh.
So they fake the hand.
Oh, yeah.
Now Allen. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop.
Okay.
They're in a tight ball
T-Pain.
game, and they got it done. Great work
Yeah, I
to
seen
force
that.
the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
39 yards on the punt, give him just 1 yard on the return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. Do they want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike and go after it right now?
Because you better get my second string player.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Yeah, preseason is just like regular season. NFL, they take out the... Now, if I put them back in, matter of fact, I'm going to put them back in after this play, and I'm going to show you what I got about.
Incomplete.
When you go up
Something
against
to a game plan when trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try to throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield.
Good
On that play, they run successful.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Looking downfield for Jones. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
Absolutely no disguise on that one. They just went for it. Put him out there.
Let's see what he's going to do with
Let's try and hit him. Unfortunately, to no avail.
Here's Jordan Berry now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Taking it about the 16. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over.
2-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. They'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Operating from the gun, Ziegler, and he's able to find Diggs.
And he is going to have a Bills 1st down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
I mean, that's my second.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And he'll get this pretty close to a 1st down as he's tackled at the Steelers' 42. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. The game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Yeah. All right, yeah, that's what the gift cards give. Yeah, paying out.
On 1st down, Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Back to the air on 2nd down. Ziegler, Isaiah McKenzie hauling it in. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop.
Man, it's just 6 o'clock. Feel like it's 12:30 at night.
If they want a 1st, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he is going to have a Bills 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It's a pickup of 17 on that one, and a Bills 1st down.
Yeah, it's 21-24. He up by 3. 3:23 left in the 3rd. No, we playing franchise. The real franchise, not fantasy draft. I'm broadcasting.
Yancey, and he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beat. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw.
Now, I'm so used to playing 10 minutes. This 8-minute shit going by so fast.
He'll try and run it. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd.
You don't sound good, Doctor. You don't sound good, Doctor.
First he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Who won?
Pippin distressed.
They run here with Singletary, and he'll be blocked. That's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was going out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials
I
don't want to throw the flag.
Hey, Quagmire.
But you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
So the face mask moves him closer.
Now
1st and goal.
Yeah, they never won.
They'll try to run this one in. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A great effort there. With his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Bills will extend their lead. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give him a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them.
She ain't be to have no boyfriend.
Whether it's in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was.
You ain't gonna be to have no boyfriend. He gonna be flipping.
The haymaker to put that drive away.
Oh, that's where you gonna play at. Okay.
But watch. He gonna be.
LeRon. Nah, you beating me. Well, you were talking about what's his name was so good. I thought he was playing against second screen.
And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
16-yard line.
All right.
The Steeler offense here about ready for
It's like you had that ring.
These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere. He's got a man complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. They got 29 yards that time.
That's Myles Garrett.
To start him out. Has him at the 45 already. Going to give this time to the tailback. And no room that time. Getting it to about the 46. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far.
Bounty.
Done a nice job against him, but still,
Bounty.
with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
Bounty.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
No, you didn't jump.
And that is incomplete.
They went with the dive look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
Here's Jordan Berry now, as he's on for the 5th time here today.
You go ahead and trade.
48 yards. This one looks equally as good.
I say whoever you can make a trade with, you can trade. I'm wrong.
Right around the 20, he'll head out of bounds. A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
They still hot? Oh, shit, they're not ready yet. Then turn them back on, man. Fuck.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Look at that. Number 56, back up.
21-yard.
Whoa, I'll be glad when it's my time to go to create.
2nd and 9 now from the 21. From the gun, it's Allen. He'll get this into the hands of Hodge. He's at the 30, the 20, and all the way home for a Bills touchdown. A big play there. 79 yards. And the Bills will add on to their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys.
Yeah, I want to see how my line goes.
He'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Tyler Bass now for the point after.
Oh, you.
He's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Bills 38, Steelers 21.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
I wouldn't even play him again.
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
I wouldn't even there. I was using the bathroom. Oh, eat coconut. Well, I do you that.
The The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take.
It got his man complete. There he goes.
They won't let me pick the need at the time. I'm just going to accept this penalty.
Touchdown, Steelers.
Yeah, I'm going to accept this penalty.
A big play there. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers are able to close the gap just a bit.
Hey man, I don't play
Night.
no preseason. I get
I
more,
go get my truck Monday morning.
upgrades when my computer play, man. They play on 15-minute quarter.
Yeah.
Extra point now by Boswell.
Yeah, but they play 15 minutes. Yeah, the computer. Yeah.
And oh, it's no good on the PAT, so they can't add on here. And our score is going to stay right where it is. Back now in Buffalo, where the fourth quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score of the final play of the third quarter.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Boswell on now to kick this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Yeah, we talking about we would have got more players upgraded with
Coming to the line to start their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away.
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
A heck of a way to start the fourth quarter, just south of 40 yards on the pickup. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. And he'll give it here to his running back. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Add this gain to the last one, and they move the ball over 50 yards in 2 plays. 20-yard line. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they start behind the line.
You ain't getting no. You're gonna get drunk and don't eat that. Come on, man.
On this drive, and that makes the defense more likely to overcommit to stop the run as they did on that play. But keep in mind,
Boy, they got this thing all messed up. Look how they loaded. Oh, it's loaded.
To throw on 2nd down. Ziegler, the throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. And they'll get this down to the 10. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but this league,
yeah, mine's you have to exit.
Slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And the Bills are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as a nice run there. Gets them down to the 6-yard line. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage.
29 degrees.
Clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Bills will add on to their lead. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now. No question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football.
Yeah,